and I'm 8 years old. I love Roblox, basketball, and cricket in that order. Typical boy, you might say. Wrong! I'm mad about books. I simply can't do without my daily diet of books. And who feeds my mind and body? My mother, who has given me a library anyone would envy. I like Jeff Kinney and even Lish Pishan and Geronimo Stilton. Let me show you some of my books. And now we come to why I am making this vlog, reading for inspiration. I want you to be inspired enough to spend your pocket money if you don't have a parent like mine, on learning about people who have changed our world. And I don't mean dirty booty. The series is called Little People, Big Dreams, and it is written by Maria Isabel Sanchez Vergara. The good thing is that these books are now available at many prices according to the format: board books, hardcover, paperback, Kindle. It's up to you and your pocket. Have people told you to stop being a dreamer? I always wonder why. Dreams are where everything begins. So let me show you the series which tells you what dreams did for the lives of outstanding people, from designers and artists to scientists and fighters for human rights. All of them did incredible things, yet each began life as a child with a dream. The first story was published in 2012 in Spanish. Now it's been translated into more than 20 languages. No prices for which I read them in. This series is motivating, uplifting, and stimulating. I always thought history was boring, but Maria Vergara has brought it to life. Pick a character from history and you may find their book here. Not to forget current heroes like Malala Yousafzai. With its story, facts, and photos section at the back, this book set is a perfect bridge to history for young people like me. Now, with more than 3.9 million copies sold worldwide, the series continues to grow and expand. Mom loves them as much as I do because one book is about Ella Fitzgerald, another about David Bowie, and another on John Lennon. My favorite is Muhammad Ali, is right there along with Michael Jordan, and new titles are coming every month. I am now going to read some parts from my favorite book, and the first is Stephen Hawking. Stephen was born in Oxford, England, just as the Great World War was raging. At night, he would look up at the stars and wonder what else was out there. His parents loved science, as did Stephen and his 3 siblings. They all ate dinner with a knife, a fork, and a company of a good book. Stephen was never top of his class, but at school everybody called him Einstein. Like the famous scientist, one day he built a computer from clockwork parts and an old telephone. Curiosity always came before schoolwork with Stephen, but he still made it to the best universities in England, Oxford and Cambridge. He wanted to solve the mysteries of the universe. Stephen was busy enjoying himself studying cosmology when suddenly he started dropping things and tripping over for no reason. Even his speech became hard to understand. Doctors told him that a rare disease was paralyzing his body. and he had only 2 more years to live. Stephen felt like the whole universe was falling down around him. Instead of looking down at his feet, Stephen decided to look up at the stars. Maybe he couldn't control his body, but in order to study the universe, all he needed was mind. Stephen Hawking, what a man! He never let his illness make him look down. Instead, he looked at the stars and proved that black holes were not so black after all. Another of my favorites is Muhammad Ali. And now I'm going to read from this book. Once there was a little boy from Kentucky who knew he would go far in life. His name was Cassius, and he lived in a little house with his parents and younger brother. One day, someone stole his brand new bicycle. He told the police officer that he wanted to face the thief. The officer said, "Cassius, you better learn how to fight first." Soon, Cassius was learning how to box. He was not the strongest fighter, but he had a secret weapon. He was faster than anyone else. Fight after fight, Cassius proved himself as a junior boxer. His talent took him to the Olympics in Rome, where he won a gold medal, but it was not enough. He dreamt of going professional. He trained harder than ever, and not just in the ring. Cassius set his sights on the heavy world championship. I float like a butterfly. To tease his opponents, Cassius often used rhymes describing how he was going to win, and sting like a bee. Some thought it was trash talk, but it sounded like poetry, and it worked. He got his chance to fight for the title against Sonny Liston, one of the world's toughest fighters. Everyone thought Cassius was scared to death, but he proved the championship's belt belonged to him. He is my hero, not just because he was a great fighter, because he spoke up for African Americans' rights when it was dangerous to do so. Another book that inspires me is about Anne Frank. Anne Frank was very brave, and that is what inspires me. Her diary told the world about horrible things that the Nazis were doing. It lives on even when she had died so young in the concentration camp. I am planning to add more books from the series, like my basketball idol, Michael Jordan, and the Beatles. I already have the book on John Lennon because I love the Beatles. One of the great spin-offs of this series is that my general knowledge of people and events has already gone up. It makes a killer impact in school, and the bonus for me is that Mom and I have meaningful conversations about art and human rights. Like I said, great for GK. Some of my friends were telling me about why they like it too. Little People Big Dreams treats my age group like people, not just kids who won't understand. I hope I showed you what to read to be inspired. You can have your fun with the adventures of naughty schoolboys, but for me, this series, Little People Big Dreams, is what works. If you like my vlog, remember to like it and subscribe to my channel. There will be plenty more vlogs coming your way. Over and out from Kairabh.
Yay!